WWE NXT results August 2, 2017 Winter Park, Florida Full Sail University commentary Mauro Ranallo, Nigel McGuinness, Percy Watson report by Alex Cars of WrestleView.com WWE Then. Now, forever. The NXT intro brings us to a packed crowd at Full Sail, as Johnny Gargano makes his way to the ring for our opening match, first using the DIY theme, before it changes to his new music. Out next is Raul Mendoza, and this match is underway. Johnny Gargano vs. Raul Mendoza. Both men lock up, and Gargano with a wrist lock into an arm wrench that Mendoza reverses, but Gargano reverses with a float over and a headlock. Gator roll gets Gargano a near fall, and he gets Mendoza in a side headlock for another near fall. Gargano still has Mendoza in a headlock as they get to their feet, but Mendoza pushes him off and kips up from a shoulder tackle. Leapfrog exchange leads into near falls by both men, before Gargano connects with a swift kick to the head of Mendoza. Gargano working the arm of Mendoza, reversal by Mendoza into a forearm. They run the ropes before Mendoza hits a drop kick for a near fall. Forearms by Mendoza sends Gargano to the corner, but Gargano comes back with a vengeance, dodging Mendoza before hitting a slingshot spear through the ropes. Gargano now on the attack with some forearms, before hitting a big lariat on Mendoza that sends him down hard. Mendoza blocks Gargano with an enziguri before climbing up top, going for a 450, but Gargano locks him into the Gargano escape, forcing Mendoza to tap out. Winner via submission. Johnny Gargano. Fun opener between Gargano and Mendoza. Liked the offense Mendoza put in, but great to see Gargano picking up steam on his return. WWE NXT, WrestleView.com. At WrestleView August 3, 2017 Gargano celebrates in the ring as we get replays of the match. Commentary hypes Bobby Roode appearing tonight, as well as the return of Asuka, which is coming up next. WWE 24 Finn Balor, back from break. We thank Code Orange for bleeding in the blur, one of the official theme songs of TakeOver Brooklyn. 3 Commentary hypes Aleister Black in action later tonight, before going to last week where Sanity made their presence known against the Authors of Pain. We find out that the Authors of Pain will defend the NXT Tag Team Championship against Sanity at TakeOver Brooklyn, and we go to Paul Ellering and the AOP. Ellering says that Sanity showed their sanity when they attacked the Authors of Pain. At TakeOver Brooklyn, we will write the chapter, but between now and then, be prepared, monsters are real. Asuka addresses Ember Moon back at ringside. Asuka makes her way to the ring as commentary hypes the NXT Women's Championship at TakeOver Brooklyn as Asuka is set to defend against Ember Moon. Asuka has a mic in hand, and says that at TakeOver Brooklyn, she will fight Ember Moon for the NXT Women's Championship. She reminds us that she's beaten Ember before, and declares she will beat her again. Ember Moon is not ready for Asuka. This brings out Ember Moon, who stares the champ down as she makes her way to the ring with a mic of her own. Ever since TakeOver Orlando, I've been doing everything in my power to get back where I belong, fighting for the NXT Women's Championship. You can sit here and say that I'm not ready, but I know that I'm ready. These people know that I'm ready, and you know that I'm ready. Deep down inside, underneath all of that arrogance, you know the truth and you are afraid of the truth. And the truth is, Asuka isn't ready for Ember Moon. The two women stare each other down before Asuka offers a handshake. Ember reluctantly accepts, but Asuka pulls her hand back, before slapping Ember right across the face. This sets Ember off, and they start to brawl in the middle of the ring before Asuka connects with a kick to the head of Ember before throwing her out of the ring. Asuka gloats with the title, but Ember catches her from the top with an eclipse that lays the champ out. Ember debates grabbing the title, but decides against it, saying she'll take it when she earns it before leaving the ring. She heads up the ramp and we see Asuka still out cold in the ring, as commentary transitions to the situation with the NXT Championship, with Bobby Roode demanding time to make a statement about Roderick Strong and the next challenger to his title, Drew McIntyre. Not gonna lie, the brawl at the end saved that segment for me. I'm interested in this match, but ready for it to be over either way. WWE NXT, WrestleView.com. At WrestleView August 3, 2017 we go to the interview area, where Roode is asked about the statements he made about Roderick and his family. Roode uses the lottery analogy again, saying people from Roderick's walk of life, in trailer parks, play the lottery, trying to be millionaires overnight. Roderick Strong tried to play the Bobby Roode lottery, but he didn't have the right numbers and he lost. Of course, they're gonna be sad and upset, but they're gonna want to play the lottery again. The fact of the matter is, Roderick Strong doesn't belong in my NXT. When asked about Drew McIntyre, he remarks that Drew says he's a new man. Maybe he is, so I've got an idea. How about next week, the new man Drew McIntyre and the champion Bobby Roode have a sit-down conversation. He ends the interview when Roderick Strong appears being held back by other NXT superstars as Roode takes off running. Regal confronts Strong, who says he wants Bobby Roode. Regal says his hands are tied. At TakeOver it's Bobby Roode versus Drew McIntyre. Good interview from the glorious Bobby Roode. That sit-down will be an interesting confrontation next week. WWE NXT, WrestleView.com at WrestleView August 3, 2017. Also digging the idea of Strong wanting another shot at Roode, but being stopped by the TakeOver match being signed off already. WWE NXT, WrestleView.com at WrestleView August 3, 2017. Video package. Street Profits meet with the NXT Universe, and they're here next week on NXT. Back at ringside, Sonya Deville makes her way to the ring for the next match. Her opponent, Jenna Van Bemmel, is already in the ring as Sonya enters. The bell rings, and this match is underway. Sonya Deville vs. Jenna Van Bemmel. Sonya dodges a charge by Jenna, once again, and taunts Jenna by putting her hands behind her back. She dodges a punch by Jenna twice over, and then taunts Jenna some more before taking her down with a shoulder tackle. Jenna catches Sonya on the ropes, but Sonya responds with some hard knees to the midsection before yelling that Jenna is in her ring now. Another hard knee by Sonya, who charges right into a shoulder by Jenna in the corner. Jenna picks up some steam with an avalanche on the corner, but reverses a charge by Jenna into a triangle hold that forces Jenna to tap out winner via submission. Sonya Deville. Good though short match showcasing some more of what Sonya Deville is all about. WWE NXT, WrestleView.com at WrestleView August 3, 2017. Sonya celebrates in the ring as we go backstage, where Hideo Itami is asked about his recent change in attitude. Itami says that nobody is giving him respect, and he deserves better. Why should he show any respect? He starts speaking in Japanese when Kayla says they have to go back to the ring. Itami grabs the mic from her and walks out to the ring, where he demands respect from the crowd. He says he doesn't care who's next, talking more Japanese when Aleister Black's music hits. Black makes his way to the ring, where he stares Itami down. Itami starts to leave the ring, but charges at Black, who responds with a Black mass. That spinning heel kick to the head lays Itami out, and Black sits in the middle of the ring as we go to break. It's the little touches that make Hideo's promo so good. Grabbing the mic, going to the ring and demanding respect. WWE NXT, WrestleView.com at WrestleView August 3, 2017. And who should respond but Aleister Black, merely coming to the ring for his match but starring Itami down in the process. Brilliant. WWE NXT, WrestleView.com at WrestleView August 3, 2017. And then that kick by Black. Agads. I just got a heck of a lot more interested in Itami. Can't wait for this feud to play out. WWE NXT, WrestleView.com at WrestleView August 3, 2017. AD Pure Country, Pure Heart. AD WWE 2K18 back from break. Commentary hypes a match between Andrade Cien Almas and No Way Jose. Set for next week. We get reminded of what happened between Black and Itami before the break, and then go back to ringside where Black is sitting in the corner waiting for his opponent for tonight's main event. And it's Kyle O'Reilly. The crowd is loving the debut of O'Reilly, and this main event is underway. Aleister Black vs. Kyle O'Reilly. Both men circle the mat before attempting to find an advantage with an exchange of strikes. Kyle goes for a hold but Black blocks and reverses. Kyle goes to the ropes for the break. Black goes for a kick that Kyle blocks. Kyle goes for a strike but Black blocks and locks in a front headlock. Sit-out switch by Kyle. Black goes for a single leg takedown but Kyle locks in a triangle hold, only for Black to get him on his shoulders for a near fall, breaking the hold. Black locks in an armbar, wrenching the arm of Kyle. Kick by Kyle, followed by a knee that gets him out of the hold. But Black reverses a rear chin lock into a hammerlock. Kyle gets to his feet, only briefly getting out of the hold before Black takes some damage from Kyle, sweeping Kyle's leg out from underneath him. Black sits in the ring as Kyle gets back to his feet, dodging a kick by Kyle before hitting a knee that sends Kyle rolling as we go to break. WWE Shop. WWE SummerSlam, August 20th on the WWE Network. Back from break. Black is up top as Kyle dodges a double foot stomp. But Black hits a hard kick for a near fall. Kyle in the corner as Black lays into him with some hard strikes. Kyle gets out with a knee to the head, picking up steam again with a flurry of offense before sweeping Black's leg. Kyle stays on the attack, locking in an Achilles lock. But Black counters, leading to exchange of blows as Black finally gets out of the hold. Kyle blocks the kick by Black, taking him down with an arm wrench takedown for a near fall. Kyle kicks Black, doing a cartwheel to get Black locked in a pinning maneuver before switching to an armbar attempt that Black counters into a near fall of his own. Kyle with a body scissors on Black, who finally gets out as they exchange kicks. Hammerlock by Kyle, driving his knee in the back of Black as we go to break. 80-205 live. 80 slight back from break. Kyle is still in control as he lays into Black with some more kicks as Black yells at Kyle to hit him. Black counters, hitting some offense and a snap suplex before driving the knee into Kyle for a near fall. Kyle gets on the apron, and slams the arm of Black onto the rope before going back to a wrist lock focusing on the elbow of Black. Black slowly gets to his feet, but Kyle hits a knee to the head of Black to bring him back down to the mat. Black back up to his feet, landing some hard kicks, but Kyle locks in a chin lock. Kyle with an arm wringer, but Black hits a kick to stop it. Charge into Kyle in the corner, and Black hits a moonsault off the ropes for a near fall. Black sets Kyle up for Black Mass, but Kyle goes for an ankle lock. Black stops this, but Kyle blocks him from hitting that moonsault again and lands a hard axe kick and forearm for a close near fall. Kyle picks Black up for a suplex, but Black blocks it and Kyle locks a face lock before letting go. Boot by Kyle misses, and both men exchange boots to the face followed by some hard strikes. Kyle dodges Black and hits a hard knee to the face, but Black ends up hitting the Black Mass for the winner via pinfall. Alistair Black. Black sits in the middle of the ring as the ref checks on Kyle. We get a replay of the match, and Black is still sitting in the ring as the show comes to a close. This is something special. Yes it is, Nigel. Such a great main event, great strikes and technical wrestling involved. WWE NXT, WrestleView.com. At WrestleView August 3, 2017. Overall, this was a much better edition of WWE NXT this week, and now I'm back in full hype mode for TakeOver. WrestleView.com. At WrestleView August 3, 2017. Sound off. WrestleView Universe. What did you think of WWE NXT this week? WrestleView.com. At WrestleView August 3, 2017. Quick results. Johnny Gargano deaf. Raul Mendoza. Sonya Deville deaf. Jenna Van Bemmel. Alistair Black deaf. Kyle O'Reilly.